Simon & Schuster Audio presents Bochica, a novel by Carolina Flórez-Cerchiaro. Read by Frankie Corzo with Cynthia Farrell. For Anna, who taught me to love stories, ours was my favorite one. I miss you. Uno. One is always subject to the influence of spirits. Antonia rested her weight against the wooden desk and stared at the words carved on the gray concrete wall above the blackboard. She didn't appreciate the reminder because she didn't believe the words to be true, but the nuns insisted that the girl should learn about the weaknesses of the flesh and the soul. The hazy gloom of burned incense settled in the room, but it didn't mask the earthly graveyard smell. The nogal's dead branches click-clacked off the half-open arched stained-glass windows. Cold lurked inside, crawling up her nostrils, creeping down her throat. Antonia swallowed. When would this oppressive gloom finally pass over Bogotá? Rain droplets pelted her face. Antonia pulled up the zipper of her black woolen coat and rushed through the young girls, bent over their notepads on their weathered wooden desks, to shut the windows, then patted her hands dry against the thick fabric of her black dress. Antonia glanced briefly at her students, and at hand's reach were the catechism and the Bible. Antonia shook her head. The girls spent hours being told what to say and think. While boys learned math, algebra, and geometry, girls learned all about domestic economy. Nothing more than simple mathematical operations were required. Although Antonia had been working at the Escuela para Señoritas de Bogotá for over a year, she still wasn't used to what the nuns called the nourishing of the minds of the youth. Girls were taught manners, how to be good daughters, docile and benevolent ones, and obedient and caring future wives and mothers. The majority of them would be married by the age of 14, and if they were lucky, marriage wouldn't come until they turned 18 or 20. But those were exceptions. And even then, they'd remain in captivity, captive to their condition as females, doomed to a life at the service of men, determined by religious beliefs. For when a woman dared escape home, it was frowned upon. A woman's duty could only be...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?